Welcome to another Compassion Works for All video. And here we are at the grocery store. This video is introducing you to a pretty regular routine for us Compassion Works for All folks. When we work down at the prisons, one of the groups that we work with are the Islamic inmates. Of course, everything that we do to help support people in prison is in their own tradition. We support everybody in the tradition they follow. Now, truth be told, many of the Christian inmates have many supporters from Christian churches. And yet, those that are Muslim seem to have very little, certainly not as much as I would like, support in their tradition here at the prison. So many times a year they have their religious holidays or feasts. And shortly we are having another Eid feast, and this one is to celebrate the Hajj pilgrimage. Whenever we have an Eid feast, there needs to be someone on the free world to help the inmates get the food for the feast. So guess who that is? And I've been helping them since about 1998, which is an average of 2 feasts and sometimes 3 a year. So I'm getting pretty experienced with going to buy their Eid feast food. It's always a little bit chaotic, but they have a fabulous service where they invite speakers, and often because I'm bringing the food I get to be a speaker too, and we bring other speakers that are very interested in supporting them. And then there are many Islamic speakers that come to help. So I am here to buy their feast food and fill my car and bring it down to the prison, and then we will all take the food through security, making sure that there's nothing that should not be in the cakes or the ice cream. That is a security violation. I certainly wouldn't put a saw in the cake. And then we will bring it back and the inmates will set up their feast. And we will be there till about 10 o'clock or so at night, having the talks and having the feast. And the inmates that have done their Ramadan prayers and practices last summer, I hope will feel celebrated and supported and continue doing the very good practice they do. Many of these inmates are some of the most dedicated on their spiritual path. If you live near a prison and are interested in being a volunteer to help those inmates that are working hard to follow their spiritual path, then one thing you might do is call the chaplain of the prison near you and ask how you can help. Some of the programs, like the one that I do, is a certified spiritual advisor program where I had to go through security training and other training to be qualified to do this program. But one thing I'm doing is trying to interest churches in our state to adopt a prison So whether it's helping to write letters or birthday cards or Christmas cards, or to have people that come in and help with services, or to do as I do and come in and have individual talks with inmates to help them sort through their issues and their problems and maybe help alleviate some of their anger and stress. Maybe some of those things might be of interest to you. So to talk to the Department of Corrections in your state and ask them about what volunteer options are available, or to talk to the chaplain that is in the prison nearest to you and see how you can work out helping. There are some groups that get a lot more support, and there are others of minority religions that get very little. So think about it. Maybe there's something like that you would like to do, and many, many, many people will benefit. So thank you for listening to our Compassion Works for All videos. And whatever you do in the world to help others, we appreciate you for that.